I also believe there are. I like to call them our galactic brothers and sisters, not ETs, because they're real people. I believe in this galaxy, and they are manipulating more than you actually realize. That's what I believe.
Alright, so you're going to get a little bit of everything in this one. These are the kind of clips where I kind of enjoy these ones a lot, really, because they don't really fit into any category. They're just like a gumbo. If you don't know what a gumbo is, you've never been to New Orleans. And it's when you just throw everything in the pot, mix it up with some rice and put some seasoning on it. There it is, gumbo. So this is a gumbo of clips. Some, you're going to get everything here, a little bit of some surprises, space aliens, you're going to get it all. So I hope you enjoy it. And you other stars. So if you like it, you like it. If you care, you share. You know what to do. And then you go to subscribestar.com and you hit the button. You become a subscriber. Hey! Alright. Alright. Let's get to this one. Let's not waste more time, and I'll see you at the end.
We seriously want to see some damn justice.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
There's crimes they've admitted to on camera.
Yeah.
That my dog could have prosecuted by now.
That's just it. This is a different atmosphere that those people are living in. It's real hard to get them because the problem is, most of them are corrupt and they got something on each other. So if one speaks, the other one's going to speak, and that's why they kind of don't want to talk about each other or bring each other down because.
Where are you from originally?
Hungary.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
You see, everybody I speak to that comes from a former communist country.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
know. They know what they're preaching.
Yeah.
And they know there's, that's why America's great and people migrate here because we're not a socialist country.
Yeah. How many people are trying to break into a Muslim country, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I've been there. I've been to Iraq, and I know nobody really wants to be there.
Obviously, they're fleeing to Europe.
Yeah.
That's why Hungary was one of the first ones to put the borders back up and said no.
Right.
I'm always about hands-on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hands-on.
Oh, yeah. I stress all the time, get back to basics, learn how to grow some food, learn how to build something.
That's right.
Because the lights go out, what are you going to, how long can you live if the lights go out?
I can live forever. And all those people that's going to come to me, they're going to have problems because I'm not.
Oh, yeah. They get within range, they're in trouble.
Yeah. And it's going to come to that.
Yes.
We might not see it in our lifetime.
We will.
But
we will.
You think it will?
Yes.
But it was soon afterwards.
Things are happening too fast now. We're careening into it. It's just happening too fast.
Yeah.
It happened tomorrow. All we need is the economy to go boom. All you need is a half dozen guys to take out some terminals and the grid goes down.
Yeah.
It can happen tomorrow.
Yeah. And people don't realize how easy that is because, just like the hub.
Right.
I've been up there working all the time. And one man with a track hoe delivered there could shut down the country in one day. He could do it in an hour.
Thank you. Yep.
He could shut down the country in an hour by being on that piece of property. And you know what? They got a daggum metal fence holding it up. And there's not a guard there or anything. But that hub right there runs the whole country. And it don't make no sense. There's limited people knows what that is, but the ones that do, could easily. So
That's it. I mean, we are living a thin veneer of reality here, and most of these people have what's called normalcy bias. They think things are going to be, because things have been good all their lives, they think it's going to remain this way.
yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Well,
It happened.
I got lots of gun and lots of food, so I'm okay.
Do you have people get into it with you?
From time to time. Mostly it's good conversation, people talking about the current state of affairs, as it were, and because, I mean, they want us doing this, they want us shouting at one another.
Yeah.
So, and, these guys lie to us all the time,
Of course.
because they're trying to keep us, that's how they sell newspapers and shit.
Yeah. People, they just wait.
So, I mean, I just come out here and see that we can get along.
I agree, we can.
Hopefully.
I think we can.
I think so.
I definitely think we can. People just need to be open-minded.
Yeah, just talk to one another. I mean, we can find, there's always common ground. We can find something and work from there.
Yeah.
And we're going to have some disagreements. Everybody has. Nobody's.
Yeah.
It'd be real boring if we were all the same, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's true. That's what I made out of it. That's true. I get into that one about all the time.
Yeah, nice looking crew you got.
Yeah. We all have different political views, so we always get into it.
Okay. Where are you at? Where do you stand?
I mean, I think we should all love each other, and I think what our president is doing now is he's basically just trying to get the economy back to how it's supposed to be. I mean, they don't understand. I feel like you need to look into it deeper and understand. Like, if you go to, so I travel a lot. So if you go to Australia, you can't be a citizen there. You can't, like, they'll kick you out in a second.
Right.
Yes. So, and they don't understand what he's really trying to do for here by creating more jobs and. It's just ignorant.
I think guys like yourself, like business owners, understand more.
Yeah.
Because you're doing business.
Yeah. And he's helped the business world a lot.
There you go, Mega. There you go.
Okay.
So.
Thank you.
Sure. So do you like the Donald?
Yeah, I like Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good thing.
Okay.
All right.
He do some weird stuff, but I got faith in him.
So what do you think about work? You like it? Yeah.
So you do all these?
Yeah, I'd be a real moron to stay out here and catch abuse for someone else's work.
That's true.
So what do you think of the Donald, huh? All right, I don't know.
I think the people they don't. I think what happened was someone said some shit about Donald and then everyone ran with it. That's honestly what I think. And I don't think he's racist. I think he has an ego. And I think that people mistake his ego for being racist. Like, he'll say some dumb shit, but he does that on purpose. It's not like
he does it to stir the pot.
And he does it like multiple times. It's not like he just does it once. Like, I can see if he just did it once, but he does it multiple times, and then people are like, it's obvious what he's doing. Like, he's doing it on purpose.
Well, I think he's bringing up a lot of obvious things that people are always afraid to talk about. And now
people are more uncomfortable with him being the president.
Yeah, well, if I had a nickel for every time I heard, he's saying what I think, I'd be as rich as him. And I think guys that, people that own businesses or in business understand him better. Than, most people.
Because most of the motherfuckers in the office were, like politicians. He's not a politician.
Yeah, but that's it. I mean, I don't care who. Matter of fact, I think we were so pissed off as a nation. You could have ran for president.
Yeah.
Anybody that wasn't a politician.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have been Joe Schmo, the pump plumber. And he would have won because people were just sick
of
the politicians.
Right.
I'm telling you, I have a bet with myself. Every day, I'm going to hear something coming out of the liberals that is dumber than what they said the day before.
Well, you do just.
And I win every single day.
I know.
And now I don't even have to wait till the end of the day.
No.
It's like before the end of the day, they say something that's dumber.
You want to have a revolution, and you guys don't want guns.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I know. So,
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
We're conservative until they started cheating on the elections. And
Is that what you think happened there?
I 100% think that.
100%
Does
think
not
that?
make any sense for when we're in the district with Mimi Walters, and when she's been there forever, and all of a sudden this Katie Porter comes in with
tons of campaign money.
Tons of campaign money. She's not even a likable person. You know what I mean? It's like if it was someone that was just oozing charisma, you could go, well, maybe people are grateful. She's not even a likable person, and she. First, Mimi wins, and then 3 days later, they find some more votes, and all of a sudden, Mimi's not winning, and Katie won, and it's like, are you kidding me? It's such BS.
There was a lot of shenanigans there.
There is, and I mean, definitely, there's a lot of, Santa Ana and stuff's a lot of illegals, but ideally, they're not voting, so I don't know why it would matter. But I've lived in Orange County for 30 years, and no one around me is liberal, so I don't know who's voting for these people. It's kind of crazy.
Do you?
And I grew up in Northern California by San Francisco, so I know liberals.
Guaranteed.
My mom and dad were the only conservatives I knew. Still, but I'm a conspiracy theorist, so.
Well, gee, welcome to my ballpark. Yeah.
Don't even get me started on Epstein.
I mean, that's another thing. Barr might be the only guy in the United States that believes it was a suicide.
Yeah, I agree. It's like he's either been taken out in hiding somewhere and they had somebody else's body, or somebody came in and killed him. Which would be the safer thing to come in and just kill him.
I'm pretty sure he's dead, but the thing is, it wasn't a suicide.
The cameras just didn't happen to work that night. The guards just happened to fall asleep, and there was a guard there that doesn't normally belong there. That's just a whole lot of quinky-dinky stuff.
His cellmate taking out the night.
Or like Hillary winning.
Once is an event, twice is a coincidence, 3 times a conspiracy. He has 30 different anomalies on that thing, So
there's just too many powerful people that he knows stuff about.
Yeah. I mean, that's just like yesterday, I was speaking to a gentleman who was a survivor of 9/11. He's got a lot to say.
Yeah.
The fact that so many people can question that event and know the truth about that, yet we have pundits and politicians and everybody telling, 19 hijackers. Bull.
No, I know. I've watched some videos that make you seriously question the whole thing.
Say to you, I talked to someone else who says he knows people that Trump is going both sides. You know how politicians have to shake both hands. Have you heard this at all?
Oh, I've heard it all out here. I've heard today that Trump's a Democrat disguised as a Republican. I heard today that he's he's a shill, that he's, I heard it.
But what I'm saying is, this person knows a lot of stuff. I mean, he's read stuff that I've read, and we really connected. And then he said, well, I've heard that some of the, white hat people were doing an assassination plot because he was supposed to do a certain amount of things and he's not doing that. Yeah. I'm like, well, he's got to rub toes a little bit with some people because he's trying to get things done. He can't go completely that way, but he's being controlled a bit. He's not doing all this by himself. Do you understand?
Yeah.
What I feel like the good guys have recruited him, and they're trying to get a certain agenda passed through, and he's their guy. But from what I've heard, some of them aren't too happy with him, and they think he's trying to. Have you heard this at all?
Yeah. Well, I have sometimes questions the problems. So vast. I mean, do you understand that the deep state itself has been in control for so long, and they're still very much entrenched.
So how are the good guys getting this done if there's so much control? I mean, I'm reading another book. I'm reading called The Truth Shall Set You Free by David Icke. I read him 10 years ago now, and it's, oh my God, I've memorized all the people on the round table, and I didn't know about the state of Israel being set up beforehand, the war being started by both sides before, so they could set up a state of Israel. And it makes so much sense now, because I always knew the Rothschilds were running it and all that crap, but I was like, oh my God, I mean, it's deeper than I thought. I'm getting all depressed. I'm reading a romance novel to balance it, because I'm walking around going, and this book was written 15, 20 years ago. You understand?
Sure.
So that's what I don't understand, because any side can fake stuff.
Sure.
And I hear this stuff, people go, Caroline, the stuff you're reading could be fake too. So what's the deal? And I go, well, I don't know. I just tell you, and I looked at this guy, he goes, you know what you do? You go inside and you find the truth, and you'll.
Well, that's it. We have to. What rings true with you? I mean, William Casey said it. So when we get people to the point where they can't believe anything they hear, we've won. So that's essentially where a lot of people are.
It's the dog wagging the tail, or it's the tail wagging.
Well, that's it. We don't know. I mean, but it's like you said, it's inside ourselves. Each one of us have to come up with what rings true. What's ring true here? We may all be getting played. In the end, all of this is like storefront window bullshit anyway. It's really a spiritual battle. So it's really, we have to look inside ourselves to find out what, we know this is a battle, but we also know we're fighting this on a material plane. We're fighting a spiritual battle on a material plane. And this material plane can be manipulated in so many different ways that it's
well, I also believe there are, I like to call them our galactic brothers and sisters, not ETs, because they're real people, I believe, in this galaxy. And they are manipulating more than you actually realize. That's what I believe. I don't know if you believe in that, but you're kind of more on this level.
I don't leave anything out of the realm of possibility, because there's so much more than you and I shall ever know, Horatio. So that, you can't leave anything out of the possibilities of.
I'm just, I know what you're saying. I got to go. I'm just so, I just get, because I thought that J.F. Kennedy Jr., John Kennedy Jr., you've heard all that stuff, and it's all been, and my friend goes, then someone else said, no, that's not really true, Caroline, that's something they're just putting in. I'm like, well, the point is, well, it's fake news, and then they can say something else is fake too, and it's just put on as a show. I didn't believe that when I first heard about it. It just zeroed in truth to me. So then I said back to them, well, maybe they're doing it because so many people are believing it, and they don't want people to believe the rumor because the rumor is really true. And the fact is, they want to protect this man, so they're starting another thing that's not true. It's like then I'd be like, I don't even know what the blank to believe in. You know what I mean?
I mean, it can get spin around, but it doesn't stop us from trying to figure it out.
But I do believe he's getting slaughtered, and he is the first in 50 years that has been slaughtered of this. And the reason they're slaughtering him so bad is because he is for the truth.
Come on! Come on! You want his
I can take a picture with Trump right here too, can't you?
Sure you can.
Okay.
So you like the Trumpster?
I like the conservative some of his ideas.
Yeah.
Not everything.
Yeah, that's true. I'm with you.
Not everything.
I'm with you. Some of the things I like, some of the things I go, well, I don't know about that.
That's right. Not everything.
But at least, he's the guy, flying the airplane right now. So you got to support him. You don't want the guy that's flying the airplane to screw up.
Right? You don't want him to do that. That's true. I like that. You don't want the guy to screw up. Yeah.
That was fun, huh? Come here to have some fun, don't you? Well, you like it, carry, share, can contribute at subscribestar.com, and that's badass76@gmail.com. Hit the bell button, hit the like button, hit all those damn buttons. And if you can't do anything else, pray for me, and I'll see you on the streets.